Airspeed is alive.
Yeah,
Yep, got a bit of shimmy. 40 knots.
Yep.
Static RPMs are good. 50. And rotate.
Cessnock and Maitland to traffic.
Very good.
Echo with a Dutch air. Currently in the
And let the speed go to 70 knots.
The instrument approach from the west to
And
Maitland.
wow, winds are crosswind.
Traffic.
Let's get back on the center line. Yeah, okay.
Very nice.
70 knots for climb speed. 300 feet. I think the runway is behind us. So 70 knots, 400 feet. I'm aiming that tallest peak across as my target. 70 knots. .600 knots. But that's ventilation, is it? Yeah. 600 knots. Sorry, 600 feet. I wish it was 600 knots. Oh, what a plane. Alright. Clear right, center and left turn. To coordinated turn. A little bit of left rudder. 800 feet. Knot speed, 900 feet.
Okay, now what? Just maintain a climb here on the crosswind leg.
Yep.
Don't turn downwind yet.
Sure.
So taking over, I want to look at the but that's called broke back. As you can see where the mountain is broken off.
Yes.
So that edge is called broke back just because it looks like it's broken off.
Broke bay?
Broken back, like your back is broken.
Oh, broken back.
Yeah, broken
sure.
back. Yeah, like your back is broken. Yeah.
Oh, okay, broken back.
Yeah. And okay, so these hills, they form like a fence.
Yep.
And they go right around to the east. And so we do a lot of the training just in this area because it's nice and close, and it's very easy to discover. I'll just get it to climb a little bit.
Yep. Bravo, go ahead.
Okay, so of course the training area does extend beyond here. I'll show you how to go to the south, but I won't actually go there when we get around the corner there.
Yep.
Okay, so I'll get you to handing over. I'll get you to turn. We're out of the circuit now.
Yeah.
I'll get you to turn down. We'll turn to the south.
Okay.
Yeah.
Clear right, center and left turn. This is our climbing turn.
That's right. Yeah.
So about 15 degrees of left rudder. Is there any training happening down that side?
No.
Okay.
No, not at the moment. No.
Yeah. Pitch up a little. At 1,600.
Yeah, just keep it going. Once you
So continue with my turn, say tracking where those peaks are.
Yeah, do that. Yes, that's roughly south. Now there's a little dip over there. See how the little dip? Okay, so if you're going to you saw how the training area has that big thing going to the south.
Yep.
All the way to the lakes.
Yep.
Well, if you wanted to go to the lakes, you essentially aim for that and then go through that dip. I mean, you don't have to be low.
Like in between,
The V shape. Yeah.
Right.
Downwind to runway 26, mate.
So you would fly over that and get to the other side, then basically you'll be near the lakes.
Well, you'll be able to see them easily, but you're still not really very close to them.
There's still a distance.
It's quite a way to actually get, I mean, not that far, but it's probably a bit more than the distance from the runway to there.
Right.
Yeah, like it's a bit,
so that will be halfway near the lakes.
Yep.
Okay, so we are at 2,000 feet, so I just decreased my power a little to 2,300. Is that okay?
That's it. Yep. 2,300.
Okay. that altitude.
Okay. Now, one thing that is really handy, if you're coming from the south, or in fact wherever you're coming from, when you see Cessnock, see all the houses, how all the little roofs, they're all tiny?
Yep.
But see, that is the jail. See how the roofs are really big?
Prison, yeah.
And so from a distance, the first thing you can make out is that the jail, you can tell that it's the jail because the roofs are so different. And it's directly south of the runway, see that?
Exactly, yeah.
Right, so it's a very handy landmark to...
Runway 26.
You can see it from a distance. You can't fly over that though, so you do a circuit to land. Like you can't land straight into final.
Yes, that's right. Straight-in circuits are discouraged. In some aerodromes they're allowed, in others they're not allowed. So we teach you to join crosswind because it's easier to know exactly where crosswind is. Whereas joining downwind, you don't know where downwind is because it's not written in the sky. Whereas crosswind is, you can see that you're crossing the runway.
Yeah.
And you do that at circuit height, and that's very accurate.
Much safer.
Yeah.
So I can feel the wind is pushing us.
That's right. Yeah, there's a bit of westerly. Yeah.
So
okay. So basically, what we're going to do is we're going to tour this whole perimeter. You can see there's a little lump there. A beam is off our wing.
Yeah.
So
1,600 feet.
the cruise speed is like 80 knots on this plane.
If you're lucky.
Into the winds.
Yeah, it's because we're actually in the worst place because the wind's coming over the. Yeah. So
it's just turbulent.
Yeah, that's right. So I just wanted to show you that they're just such as because you obviously when you're flying visually, knowing where the township is.
There's also the oval. That's a race course, right?
That's it. That's it. Exactly.
Yeah. It's also easy to see because of the like regular shape.
Yeah.
In the bush.
Okay, just looking back there, obviously that's the Cessnock Township, which is pretty big from the... Notice that there's a little settlement over there.
Yep.
But you don't basically go there in the... I mean, even if it were included officially in the training area, it's just not a good... it's not...
that area over there.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
But
basically, we basically stick this side of... You can see, stick to the east of that, which we've been doing all along here.
Yeah.
And then we go over and use that as the other... I'm not saying you have to go there, but it's just visually...
Quebec, currently 3 miles south of Maitland, 1,600 feet, joining for overhead.
So he's joining at Maitland, so he's longer than here.
Where is Maitland compared to...
Oh, it's that way. It's 9 nautical miles from Cessnock Aerodrome, about 050 degrees magnetic.
So that'd be
that way.
From us now, it'd be... Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a long way now from that. So.
And I think he said he was like 6,000 feet. Did I get that right?
Yes, he was at that stage. Yes, he was.
Yeah, that's when he transmitted. Yeah, sure. Just try to start building the ability to like visualize what I hear on the radio.
Of course.
Distances, locations, altitudes. Yeah.
Yep. Of course. Yep.
Like it's not something you need to practice.
Okay, let's turn left now.
Only a right, center, and left. Yep. Left turn.
Now there's that little hill. It's quite clear that there is against the haze.
Yeah, I can see.
So just looking back over there, as I said, you can see the jail. Can you see the aerodrome, the runway?
I can see that. Yeah,
and
I can see
the jail is quite clear because of the shape of the roof.
Yeah. It's quite obvious from here. I can see the pool as well. There's a big, probably, that must be a pool. It's a blue structure.
Dr. Bravo, turning base, runway 26, touch and go.
To the top side, like, yes, 11, or what is it, 2 o'clock off the oval.
That's right.
Heavy Lane Foxtrot Echo Duchess is in the public range approach. And right hand turn through 1,200, 3,400, track to the south.
Alright.
Maintenance traffic, helicopter uniform, Hotel Quebec.
And I guess things look quite different from different altitudes as well.
Yeah, exactly.
You'll be able to see things easier at 3,000 feet.
Runway 26.
Yep.
Cessnock traffic, helicopter Juliet Hotel Lulu's rolling runway 35 from midfield departure to the east, Cessnock traffic.
Midfield departure to the east, so they're coming basically close to us.
That's right.
Yeah. But they're probably going that way.
Yep.
So,
okay, now that the V shape or the dip we're talking about, it actually looks quite different when you get close. But then when we get a bit closer, you'll see it a bit more pronounced.
they'll be just between those two peaks, right there, right?
It's actually here. So instead of being a mountain with a peak like that, it's actually one that drops to the ground. The other one's behind it, so it's a bit of an illusion from a distance. So you can see. You'll see as we keep going this way.
I've got a tailwind.
Yep, I expect that.
What is the ceiling of our training area space? How far up can we go?
Okay, the answer is actually
Maintenance traffic, helicopter uniform, Hotel Quebec. Downwind for runway 26. Maintenance traffic.
it's 4,500.
Okay.
It's actually right here. It's not there's 8,500 here, but when you get just very close, we're going to join the. Anyway, 4,500. Yeah. So that's.
So anywhere within the mountain ranges,
yes,
like the fencing of the mountains,
that's
it's
right.
4,500. I can see the factory there.
That's the V shape there.
Yeah. Thought so. Okay. Good. I feel that I can track things and know where they are, even if I'm not looking at them.
Maintenance traffic, helicopter uniform, Hotel Quebec. Base for runway 26.
Cessnock traffic, helicopter Juliet Hotel Zulu departing midfield crosswind runway 35 to the east, 700. Cessnock traffic.
Okay, now that's what we call sugarloaf, but the radio, the television antennas there.
Yeah. So that that peak is called Sugarloaf.
Yes. Yep.
Okay. So this would be also nice emergency landing spots, like right there. There's lots of.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
we
Yep.
need, yeah.
Okay, now just start turning over about that direction.
Yep.
Now you can see this is the V.
Yes.
That's the V. Now you can see there are two power stations there.
Yeah.
They're coal-fired power stations. You can see two of them.
Yes, I can.
And you can see the lakes around there. That's where.
Yeah.
So as you can see, it's very roughly speaking, from here to the first power station is about the same as to the aerodrome.
Right.
Yeah. And the lakes go a long, long way. As you can see, the second power station is still in the middle of the lakes.
Yeah. I'm looking for that other plane that was departing earlier, but
yeah, I think it'll be at altitude by now.
Maintenance
it would
traffic,
be at
helicopter
altitude now.
uniform, Hotel Quebec. Rolling for runway 26.
continuing my turn.
Yes,
So
we're
it's on
just
this,
going to
yeah.
follow this around. Yeah.
Maitland traffic, Cessnock Zulu Foxtrot Bravo, turning base runway 26, touch and go, Maitland.
And, yeah. So Maitland will be somewhere here.
Yes, okay, now stop, maintain this heading.
Yep, okay.
And
bit of right order.
so Maitland Aerodrome is actually pretty well straight ahead. Because it's very hazy, I can't quite see it, but
runway
I think it's just about dead ahead, yeah.
Got it, yeah. I guess this peak and Sugarloaf Peak would be the eastern edge of the training area.
Yes. Yeah.
Correct? Yeah.
Yeah.
In my area solo, what is the objective of the flight? Is it just the navigation, get out here and come back?
Well, it's basically a case of flying around. A significant part of the training it's pointless to try to look at everything.
Yeah.
For instance, you just wouldn't go south unless you've got a reason to.
Yeah.
South of that dip, obviously, because you're outside this little cozy little circle, basically. Eventually, if you can see Cessnock back over there now, can't you?
Yep.
You can see all the houses.
Yep.
You can see the jail, the roofs I was telling you about.
Oh,
it's
yes, I
quite
can see it.
distinctive. Yeah.
Yep.
And so when you're flying from, say, when you go solo, if you're over here, you know how to find Cessnock. If you're finding it a bit difficult, you'll always be able to see broken back.
Got it. Yeah.
Yep.
That's why I fixed my eyes onto.
So really, your flight, we've been flying 17 minutes now, and we've done a fair bit of
It's relatively small, so the training area basically is where the airport is. You're immediately in it.
Yep.
So you don't have time to travel.
That rectangle there, that's actually what's called Curry Airstrip. It was a functional airstrip years ago.
Oh.
Now you can see see the boundary. That is the runway.
Oh, okay.
We're looking straight down the runway there.
It's got a lake. Oh no, a lake.
That's because they haven't maintained it they haven't maintained it as an airfield anymore. But anyway, if you hear people talking about the Curry Airstrip, that's what it is.
Planes still using it for whatever reason?
We use it for training. So, for instance, if I were training you for forced landings, I'd get you up at about this altitude.
Yeah.
And then cut the engine. But we'd be directly above it. And cut the engine and get you to glide me into a.
Sure.
But you wouldn't touch down. It's about 500 feet. You can tell whether you're going to get in or not.
Yeah.
And so then we go around. Yeah.
That's something that I need to do, is because at Camden the forced landings is taught differently. So we use the high key, low key technique.
Oh yeah.
So here you use the spiral.
Oh, they're better actually. I wish they did them here, but they don't.
Oh.
So yeah, you do a spiral, and that's right, exactly. They're more accurate. It's much.
Yeah. I've done both. I like the spiral one because you don't have to glide into the distance. You find a spot right here, you can just stay around it, stay close to it. But depends. Guess what you know is best.
Okay. See that site down there with the building some sort of building there.
Yep.
Well, that's 5 miles due south of Maitland Aerodrome, which is straight over there. Yeah, I mean you can't see it. You can't see the runway or anything. I can see. I know where to look. I can see a row of hangars, but what you're basically looking at is a whole lot of houses.
Yes.
And they're just beyond the houses.
So it's right there in the distance.
It's actually, you can see that bunch of houses there. Well, they're in as soon as you take off from the eastern runway, you're going straight over those houses. Okay. The houses straight ahead there.
Okay, close to us.
Yeah.
This is right, okay. So we're now going to overfly Maitland.
Uniform Dobro, thanks for this.
Yeah, look, we might as well overfly. Just
and that's another factory there, looks like cement or some kind of.
I'm not sure what that is now. It used to be a smelter. Actually, look, we'll overfly this. I'll just do the radio call.
Yeah.
Maitland traffic, Cessna 150, Whiskey X-ray Tango, 2,500, positioning to overfly Maitland Aerodrome, tracking north. Maitland.
Foxtrot Bravo on base, touch and go, runway 26, Maitland.
Okay, just bring it around about there.
2014, turn base runway
Just bring it around so that you can see the edge of those houses. The houses right there. The houses that are, and so the aerodrome is on the far edge of those houses. Okay. Maintain this track and we'll be able to see it.
Maitland traffic uniform, Delta Bravo rolling runway 26, touch to...
In your call, your tracking, you looked at the compass.
No, I'm tracking roughly north. Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Let's just get up to 2,500. I mean, they're in the circuit, so they're not going above 1,200 in the circuit.
Sure. The circuit altitude here would be the same as...
No, it's actually 100 feet lower.
Ah, okay.
The elevation there is 85, whereas at Cessnock is 210.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, so
70 knots.
Cessnock traffic, helicopter uniform hotel, Quebec is overhead the field, be descending, correction at 1,700, descending dead side to join crosswind.
Okay, 2,500.
yeah, that's good.
And this has got an acceleration gauge.
Hotel Zulu,
Right, jeez.
No, but that's actually mainly from the engine start.
Yeah.
the training area.
When it shakes around, when it shakes around, that gives it. Now here we are. You see those houses there?
Yeah.
See over at the far end, that we're actually looking at the runway,
Okay.
and you can
Yeah.
see a bunch of white beside the runway. They're all hangars.
Is that the grass? Doesn't look like it's bitumen at all.
It definitely is, but it's very hard to pick out from here. We'll go over the top, and you'll be able to see it.
Yeah, so it's a grass runway.
There is a grass runway, but we don't want to go directly over it. We won't be able to see it. Maintain this heading,
Yeah.
and then we'll be able to look down the runway, and you will be able to see.
I've taken 100 feet altitude, 2,600.
We're flying over Maitland Township now.
Yeah, I can see the runways. It does look like green, like as the runway is green, but maybe I think it's just narrow.
There is a narrow strip of bitumen. You can see a plane taking off down there. Yeah.
Landing. I think it's landing.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's runway 3.
Cessnock traffic uniform.
Touch and go.
Oh, hang on, it's taken off. Yeah. So,
To the northeast.
that's runway 26.
Yep.
So there's runway 0826 obviously is east-west.
Got it.
And then the other one's runway, And you can see there's a very dense, all those densely packed white roofs are hangars.
Got it.
As you can see there on the
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll head back to
Alright.
Cessnock.
So left turn, clear right, center left. I can see the peak.
Foxtrot Echo turns base for a go around Maitland traffic. Runway 23, Maitland.
Cessnock traffic, helicopter uniform hotel, Quebec is now left base for a grass left 35. Cessnock.
Okay.
So the magnetic track is 230 degrees, 230 degrees. This is not working. I can tell you what you're actually doing about 2 3.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, look at the compass. We are about the correct heading.
Yeah. Okay. So now you'll get an idea of how to find Cessnock from this position.
Yeah.
So again, you've got Brokeback over there.
Cessnock.
Okay.
The peak broken.
Broken back is, but don't head for it because Cessnock is it's actually over this way. But at least you know that if you did head for it, you'd be near Cessnock, right?
Okay.
Yeah, so Cessnock's basically... Well,
traffic lane, Fox Echo. Just getting runway 23, we'll be upwind departure, Cessnock traffic.
If I'm not mistaken,
traffic.
there's Cessnock right there.
Bravo, turning base.
So the airport would be around there. That's a bit to the right.
No, Cessnock is the... Hang on, let me see. That is Cessnock Township there.
Yeah.
The aerodrome is just to the north. That's north, right?
Yep.
So it's just to the right or to the north. And I can't make it out from here, but it's actually I can't even quite make out the jail. But it's when we get closer, you'll see the jail.
Yeah.
And you'll also see the runways run to north-south basically. So you'll see a whole lot of hangars along the edge.
Yeah. Okay, so maintain this heading about 230 or 230 now.
Cessnock traffic, Legend 2014, turn base runway 35, touch and go, Cessnock.
Alright, T's and P's are looking good. 80 knots, cruise. Engine is good, 2,300.
Good.
I only had to use very little trim.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
With larger planes like the 172, after takeoff you do need to use more trim.
That's right. Yeah, with these, the trim for takeoff, what they call neutral trim is for takeoff.
Cessnock traffic uniform Delta Bravo is 2 miles now to the northeast, inbound descent into the circuit. We'll join midfield crosswind for runway 35, full stop, Cessnock.
Northeast, so they're coming from our right, back that direction.
Yeah, exactly. That's right. Now you're actually heading 215 at the moment, so just bring it around to 23 again.
Yeah. No, either way. Yeah. Right. Yep.
Okay. Now okay, so now I think when I get closer I'll be sure, but I think the jail is just those. There's the dense houses there, and I think the jail is that slightly separate.
Yeah, larger roofs.
Yeah.
White.
Cessnock traffic, Gas Orbit 494.
And I think that's the airport right there. You can see a line of white structures.
Actually,
right there.
No, the aerodrome is actually over there. Can you see that there's a row of hangars?
Yeah. That's what I'm pointing to.
Okay. Yeah.
Perspective.
Right.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I also just to mention, I noticed that the speed had dropped a little, so I added a bit of power.
Sure.
To get us to about 80 knots.
Yeah, sure. Now, what we're going to do? Remember the circuit height. Cessnock is 1,200.
Yep.
Overfly height is 500, always 500 more than that. It's 1,700. So we'll have over the circuit. We're going to overfly it to the. We know it's runway 35. Yep. We're going to the dead side. And then we can descend.
Uniform Hotel Quebec is
We can descend to circuit height on the dead side.
Right turn out, climb 1,000
we can't descend. You've always got to join the circuit at the circuit height, so you can't just fly through the circuit. So you've got to go. What we could do, you see, from here we can land. We can join crosswind from here by descending to circuit height before we get to the runway. Remember, 35 goes left-hand turns, goes around like that. So we're on the dead side here, and crosswind, of course, is that direction.
Yep.
And so to join crosswind, we go down to circuit height and then cross the runway at circuit height.
Right.
Yeah, so we cross it.
Right. So
on departure, we'll be tracking 331.
So how do we approach the crosswind if that's where we want to join?
Okay, yeah, so the important thing is you don't, when the planes are taking off, they're on crosswind right way out here because they're climbing.
Yep.
So that's dangerous because you don't know how they're actually coming up towards you.
Yeah.
So you want to be roughly around about the end of the runway, or even at what they call midfield, in the middle of the runway. So there's the runway.
Yeah.
It's in front of us. Cross the runway say midfield, anywhere from the middle to the end of the runway.
Yep.
And that's called midfield crosswind. You'll hear people say that.
And then you turn downwind.
Well, then you... yes, exactly. Then you turn downwind. So, of course, I think once you, from where you're above the runway, you then look out and then you just judge how far... you obviously don't turn directly above the runway. You've got to go to downwind, but you just judge that by looking at the runway, which is behind, like it's behind you,
Yeah. So as you're crossing the runway, crosswind, is that at the circuit altitude,
yes.
1,200, and then you do the left turn into downwind to join the
downwind.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right.
Now, I'm just going to do this radio call. I've just
Uniform Delta Bravo, short final runway 35, full stop, Cessnock.
That was runway 35, right?
Yep.
Cessnock traffic, Cessna 150 Whiskey X-ray Tango, 2,500, 3 miles to the east at 2,500, positioning to overfly to the dead side and then join crosswind. Cessnock.
Right.
Mainland traffic, Cessna Zulu Foxtrot Bravo is on base, runway 26, touch and go, mainland.
So there's a runway. We are basically flying crosswind now compared to the runway.
Yes, but we're certainly not able to join crosswind, of course, from here. If we, because I'm purposely taking over the other side. So if we wanted to, we could actually descend. We could have started descending earlier. We could be at 1,200 now. That's circuit height.
Yep.
We could be at circuit height. Then we just join crosswind from just do what I was just saying. Now we're going to go to the dead side. We have to be not below 1,700. Yep. So we're well above. So you could even start a gentle descent now because we want to get down to
Uniform Delta Bravo down clear.
1,008 or 700.
Yeah. It doesn't matter we're being higher, but it can't be lower. But you do want to be close to being 1,700 so you can see the windsock easily.
Right.
We don't need to because we've heard the radio.
Yeah.
But let's just descend.
So I'll descend. Should I use carb heat on now?
Yes,
Yeah.
you might as well. And then turn it off when you... Yeah.
Because descending.
Yeah, exactly.
So 2,000 feet, I just pitch down a little. 500 feet per minute.
That's right.
Legend turning base into Charlie Alpha.
So we can see what's happening on the runway. I can see the windsock. I can see there's the crosswind as well.
All good.
So I'll get some practice with crosswind landings.
Of course, that's what you've done, crosswind landing, of course.
I've done that, yeah, and I was watching my video, so I'd like to practice the crosswind landing.
Traffic, Lima Foxtrot Echo, base, touch and go, 35, that's not.
Right, so continue that. So what happens after we cross the runway?
We're going to do that just as an exercise. Then we're going to do a gradual U-turn to cross the runway again, not below 1,700 because
Got it.
Yeah, to stay out of the circuit.
Got it, yeah. Okay, 2,100 feet.
You maintain this tracking for the moment.
Yep.
You can just
continue descending?
Yeah, you can certainly just keep a gentle descent, and I'll just do this radio, and you can listen to it. Cessnock traffic, Whiskey X-rays, Tango is now overflying at 1,900, going to join crosswind after returning to the dead side. Cessnock.
Yeah, we can see a plane taking off.
Okay,
1,800.
Yeah. Okay, maintain this altitude. We'll just do the U-turn.
Crosswind 10, please. Thank
Okay,
you.
carb heat off.
We're
U-turn.
crosswind now, Legend 24, thanks.
Thank you. India Charlie Alpha rolling now, runway 35.
Cessnock traffic, India Charlie Alpha, Lima Foxtrot Echo, Dutch, goes around runway 35, main left-hand circuit, India Charlie Alpha, we're just out to your right-hand side now and right on the centre line.
Thank you. India
Continue with the turn.
Okay, watch the altitude. Keep it going.
There's another plane
that's
down
right
there.
Yep.
It's very low. Well,
And Toby, you can go normal.
Yeah, he said he was doing it fly past.
Thanks, mate. There we go. We'll just wait for you, Charlie Alpha.
Why is it so low? 1,700.
Morning, Toby.
Okay, now we're going to need to come in like this. So go over this way. We call it a teardrop. Go over this way, and we're going to do a. Okay, now we can descend below. Yeah, that's right. It's all good. No, too tight. No,
Too tight?
Yeah, no, just keep going, and we'll do a. Get over this way for quite a few minutes. Well, like 1 minute. That's it. And that'll do.
Cessnock traffic, India Charlie Alpha to Prado, Cessnock at this time. We're now tracking 331 and climb the flat level pending clearance.
Okay.
For
Not too tight, because we'll be already over the top.
Cessnock traffic,
we want to get down 1,200 now.
So we're going to join.
Yeah, we're going to join.
100 inbound, Cessnock traffic.
Okay, I'm going to remove power, carb heat on. And I'll do the bump fish when we get level wings.
Yep.
Mainland traffic, Cessna Zulu Foxtrot Bravo is departing upwind, currently passing 2,000
Okay, keep turning.
2,000 feet, climbing
Yep.
6,500 feet, and tracking westerly, Maitland.
Right, okay. You can use that taxiway as something to aim for, actually. See, it's, you don't have to be accurate like that, but as long as you're somewhere in this area, that's all good.
1,200.
24
Yep.
turn space, runway 35.
Level off here. Power. I'll turn carb heat off.
Yep. Now, when you're directly overhead the runway, you say you're joining crosswind, okay? I'll let you do it. It's
Sure.
Cessnock traffic joining crosswind runway 35.
Okay. Cessnock traffic, Cessna 150 Whiskey X-ray Tango, over crossing, going over runway 35 to join on crosswind, Cessnock.
Oh, good. You just have to say joining crosswind. That's all. That's fine.
Information transmitted. Okay,
You'll be doing this when you do the when you do your solo, of course.
12 o'clock.
Yeah, that's
11
downwind.
o'clock.
Yep.
Yeah. Right. So get back to 1,200.
That's it. Yep. Just look out behind you. You'll see we're still too close to the aerodrome, to the runway. I mean, and we want to be out behind this guy.
So he'll be number 1, I guess.
Yeah. We're number 2. Yeah.
Yeah. So when he gets to my shoulder, I'll turn.
That's right. It's called a beam.
A beam. A beam also means left, right?
It means either side. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's the legend on shore final side.
It's a maritime turn.
Got it. Okay, I'll turn now.
All good. I'll just do this. Cessnock traffic, Whiskey X-ray Tango's turning downwind runway 35, number 2 to the aircraft on base. Cessnock.
Cessnock traffic, Lima Foxtrot Echo, base, full stop, runway 35, Cessnock.
The level be touch and go for us.
Okay, we done bump fish?
Fish, so brakes, good. Anti-courage is fixed, mix is rich, fuel is sufficient for a go-round. Tails and pace are in the green, instruments are good, altitude good, speed is good, fuel selector is on, hatches and harnesses are secure, landing light on. Okay, bump fish complete. You're right.
Okay, that aircraft is...
Yep.
Okay,
I'll do the
so
transmission.
you'll do Garvey heat, power back a bit,
Yep.
and first stage of slap.
Right. Cessnock traffic, Whiskey X-ray Tango, C150, turning base for touch and go on runway 35, Cessnock. Alright. Good. Second stage of
Cessnock traffic, Alex to Hotel Juliet Zulu, also turning base.
Here, right.
Center.
Left turn. 1,000 feet. 60 knots. The right, grow. Okay, mindful of the crosswind from the left. 65 knots. 30-degree flap. Carb heat is off. Alright, so I'm going to use the crosswind technique. There's not much crosswind actually.
Yeah, there isn't. That's right. Actually, yeah.
Remove RPMs. So the technique is ailerons into the wind and use rudder to intercept the extended line.
That's right.
Just add some power. Get my airspeed.
Cessnock traffic, Lima Foxtrot Echo, clear.
Just felt a bit rough then. Anyway.
Ah, sure. Right. Just remove power. I'll go with 30-degree flap. I won't extend anymore.
Oh yes, that we recommend not using.
Yeah. Okay, over the fence. I'm going to make it so.
A little bit too slow.
Traffic,
Just go
Juliet
too slow,
Hotel
bit of power.
Zulu, now mid-final, ground left 35, number 2, Cessnock.
Right.
Okay, but it's still a bit slow. No, okay.
Traffic, Cessnock, Sirius 7509, entering, lining up runway 35.
Okay, that was a bit slow.
We roll into
Yeah, too
runway
slow.
split.
Yeah. Okay, full power. 40 knots, 50, 55, and rotate. Yeah, not happy about that. It was
It was a bit slow. Yeah, so it was just.
slow. I think what I did wrong was
Cessnock, Sirius 7509, rolling
I
runway
got
35.
fixated using the crosswind
straight ahead
technique.
to Singleton. Traffic, Cessnock.
And
So you got distracted by the crosswind. So.
I wanted to use a crosswind technique, but I was disappointed there wasn't enough crosswind. So I forgot about other things that I put.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, exactly.
8 miles to the northeast.
Okay, so again.
1,000 inbound for left circuit runway 35, traffic Cessnock.
500 feet.
Cessnock traffic, legend 2014, turns base, runway 35, touch and go Cessnock. Correction, stop and go Cessnock.
Alright, 600, a little more. Clear right, clear center, and clear left. Left turn. .65 knots. 800 feet. I'll turn off the taxi light and the landing light, sorry.
Yep.
And flaps are up here. Okay, 900 feet. 90 degrees to the runway, continue the climb. feet. 45 degrees to the runway. Clear right, clear center, clear left, left turn, 1100 feet.
Traffic Cessnock, Romeo Tango Bravo, VFR 44 now 5 miles to north-northeast of the field, maintaining 700 feet.
1200 feet.
Left downwind runway 35, traffic Cessnock.
Allow speed to build up. Alright. Remove RPMs, sunfish. Brakes good, undercarriage is fixed. Mix is rich. Fuel is sufficient for go around. Landing light is on. Altitude good. Fuel, fuel sufficient. Fuel selectors on both.
Yep.
Hatches and harnesses are secure. Sunfish complete.
Right, landing check's complete, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, landing lights on.
Okay, there's one guy landing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cessnock traffic, helicopter, Juliet Hotel Zulu.
Right, let's remove our brief altitude and pick up 100 feet. Okay, a beam on threshold.
Entering and lining up runway 35 for an overhead departure to the southeast.
Safe speed for flap 1. 10 degrees flap. Alright.
Cessnock traffic, legend 2014 is rolling runway 35 Cessnock.
1200 feet. A little more. Basically, I've got this lake here to know when to turn
Oh yeah,
with
sure.
the jetty.
Carby heat.
Power. Carb heat on, yes. Okay, clear right. Center left. Cessnock traffic, Cessna 150, Whiskey X-ray Tango, turning base for touch and go on runway 35, Cessnock. I think that's a touch and go, correct?
That's right, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll do it.
Yeah.
Cessnock traffic, Technam 8007, rolling runway 35, Cessnock.
Cessnock traffic, Romeo Tango Bravo, VFR 44 is now 2.5 miles to the north,
Up to?
west, and we're joining downwind at 700 feet, 35 traffic Cessnock.
Our head is on. Clear right, center and left. Turn. 500 feet, rate of descent. 65 knots.
Well, good. I think that crosswind is pretty old. There's bugger all crosswind before anyway.
Romeo Tango Bravo's got the traffic on. 30 degree flip. Up on your nose now, low for 2 miles.
Reduce power.
Yeah, so keep it at 60, not below 60 knots.
Yeah, 60.
Cessnock traffic, Cessna 182,
for
Sierra Hotel
65.
November, taxis from the southern hangars to the fuel bowser, Cessnock.
Yeah, 65 is fine, yeah.
Yeah. Right. 70 knots at the moment.
Okay, that's 60 now.
Legend aircraft, Romeo Tango Bravo, I'm going to pass underneath you and make it a close left base. Get out of your way.
Power.
All good.
Good.
Bravo is on close call at 1,800 feet.
The speed is dropping off again, so...
We'll be doing the circuit for runway 35.
Okay, bring the power back gently
idle.
and it now.
Cessnock traffic, Romeo Tango Bravo is joining
Keep holding
close
off.
left base,
Coming out very nicely, keep holding off.
3,
Oh, beautiful.
That's better.
Very nice.
Traffic Cessnock.
Let's do it again. Okay, flaps up. Full power. 50 knots. 60 and rotate.
Take off, yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Along the center line. 70 knots. Nice speed for climb.
35, left base.
Lights off. I forgot the carb heat. We had carb heat on.
Ah, right.
Alright, rusty.
You can see why we don't use 40 degrees of flap, because there's so much drag. Even with 30, you need to keep a bit of power on it.
Your speed will be very low with 4 degree flap.
Overhead on climb passing 1,700.
500. How much more time do we have for the hour?
For the next one.
How much more time do we have?
I will be doing a full stop anyway.
Full stop,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
600 knots. Ah, sorry, 600 feet. Clear right, center and left turn. Speed is good, 700 feet, left turn, 15 degrees left turn.
Traffic Cessnock, Romeo Tango Bravo is clear the runway.
Cessnock traffic, Sierra Hotel November, enters and crosses the threshold of 17, Cessnock.
900 feet. Continue the climb, so 90 degrees to the runway, 1000 feet. Just set flight to neutral. Okay, clear right, center and left. Yep, left turn. 1,100 feet. 70 knots. Bit of right rudder. 1,200 feet. So hold this altitude. Alright. That's good. Trim. Dumpfish. Brakes good. Undercarriage is fixed. Mix is rich. Fuel is sufficient for a go round. T's and P's in the green. Altitude is good. Landing light is on. Remove RPMs. Speed is, yep, speed is good. Fuel selector is on. Badges and harnesses are secure.
Runway 35.
landing check complete.
Dumpfish complete. Alright.
Cessnock traffic, legend
Maintain
24,
my heading.
runway 35, Cessnock.
Speed is good. Altitude okay. beam the threshold now, reduce RPM, carb head on, then reduce RPM, flap 10, just a flow.
That's right, yeah, that's right.
Alright, 1200 feet, carb head on, maintain altitude. Feet, speed is okay. Figure right, center and left. Cessnock traffic, Cessna 150, Whiskey X-ray, Tango, turning base for full stop on runway 35, Cessnock. What's the T?
Maitland traffic, helicopter Sierra Juliet, Tank Robinson R44 helicopter. Currently 2 nautical miles to the southeast of the field, low level 500 feet, carrying out airworks for the next 2 minutes or so, and then we'll be tracking off.
Okay.
Southbound to Cessnock,
Club
low level,
20.
not above 1,000, looking for traffic.
Reduce power, 500 feet, rate of descent. Clear right, center, left turn. Coordinated. 70 knots right now. Back on the center line, the power. Alright. And 30-degree flap. Carb head off. Landing light is on. 65 knots.
Yeah, well, good. Very nice.
The power, yeah. I think I didn't have enough power at this stage of final.
That's right.
The last couple of attempts. So you still need power because of the flap and the drag.
Yep, exactly. Yep. Yeah, this is very nice now.
Yeah, much better than before. Continue. You can see the windsock. Got clearance to land, I'd say, Camden. Right, over the fence, good, speed is good. I'm going to make it, so reducing RPMs. Idle. Okay, pull back. Right. Okay, this is, sorry, I went for a touch and go.
Right, yeah. Okay, so you let it get a little bit too slow again.
Just
next time, just think, yeah.
Too early for the
yeah,
power thing.
that's what caused it. Yeah, exactly.
I need to remove power when I'm a bit closer to the ground, not so early.
Yeah.
Cessnock traffic.
Right, got it.
Overhead the
I'll try this again tomorrow.
Going to descend to 12,000.
Alright, I'm not using any brakes.
Join or caution on runway 35.
Just holding the nose up.
Cessnock traffic was in 1410, back from my 35, touch and go, Cessnock.
And exit the runway here. I haven't removed the flaps yet. I'll do that once we are out.
Yeah, sure.
And I'll do a transmission to let people know we cleared the runways.
Yep.
Once we do that.
And come to a stop, actually. It's best thing is to come to a stop because you've got a few things to do.
Yeah. Okay, I'll do the transmission. Cessnock traffic, Cessna 150, Whiskey X-ray Tango, cleared all runways, Cessnock.